Yo, yo, yo! It's your favorite anime slash manga enjoyer Shields here, and today we're going to be talking post-Wano bounties. This is a video I've been looking forward to making ever since Wano began, honestly, because as we all know as One Piece fans, that post-arc bounty reveal is what we really, really look forward to. It's been a while. I think Wano's been going on for about 4 years now, so I actually forgot Straw Hat Crew's bounty numbers, so I had to go in the One Piece wiki and look them back up. I got my notebook here with all my predictions written down, but shout out to the One Piece wiki for that because it's been a while since I've looked at their bounty numbers and I needed that refresher. But with that being said, if you are not caught up to chapter 1052 in the One Piece manga, this video will contain spoilers. I'm sorry about that. So if you're an anime only and you don't read the One Piece manga, I'm sorry. This is going to have a lot of spoilers in it. But the way I'm structuring this video is we're going to have the last member of the Straw Hat Crew all the way to the first member of the Straw Hat Crew. So we're going to start off with Jinbei. Jinbei actually has a bounty of 438 million berries. He fought Who's Who. It was a pretty epic fight. We got more stuff on the Gum Gum fruit and some stuff about Shanks. So I think all that stuff combined together, I think the world government's going to look at that fight and raise Jinbei from 438 million to 500 million. So I think that's a comfortable number for Jinbei, 500 million. Next up, we got Brooke. Brooke didn't do much this arc, unfortunately. He helped out Robin with Black Maria, but that was about it. So he's actually at 83 million right now, his bounty. I think he's going to go to 85 million. I think that's pretty comfortable for him. Just a little slight raise. He really didn't do much this arc. Um, Next up, we got Frankie. Frankie has a 94 million berry bounty. I think that he deserves a lot bigger, especially with this fight with Sasaki. I think it was honestly one of the best fights in Wano. He washed Sasaki, straight up washed him, not even a bruise on his body. So I think his bounty should go from 94 million to 400 million. I know it's a big raise, but he should be up there with the big boys. It's about time he's up there with Sanji and the rest of them because it's been proven time and time again that Frankie wins his fights, and he wins them clean, too. Clean. So next up, we got Robin. This is a very interesting one, especially with the last chapter. She wasn't in it at all, so I didn't see her at all. And CP0 is planning on kidnapping her again. So I think, honestly, right now Robin sits at 130 million berries. I think that CP0 is going to raise it to 400 million as well. Maybe 500 million, just over Frankie, because honestly, Robin is that last part that is last key piece that is gonna put Luffy at the Pirate King. She knows the poneglyphs, she knows the language. No one else does. So she is that one key piece that is into finding the One Piece, honestly. So I think 500 million with Jinbei. That would be perfect in my head. Her and Jinbei could have the same bounty. That would make sense. Um, Next up is Chopper. Chopper, as we all know, has the lowest bounty of 100 berries. He didn't do much this arc. He did help with the Ice Oni, but honestly, I think 200 berries is good for him. Maybe 500, but honestly 200 is good for him. He really didn't do anything as well. But next up we got Sanji. Sanji currently sits at 330 million berries. His fight with Queen was really good. That was a really good highlight of the arc. And honestly, it was Sanji did really good in that fight. So I'm gonna say this is a big raise, but I'm gonna say that Sanji's gonna go from 330 million to 955 million. Almost at a billion, almost there, but he's not gonna be there, and we're gonna get into that in just a moment. But next up, we got God Usopp. Usopp, unfortunately, like Brooke and Chopper, really didn't do much this arc at all. So I'm gonna have to say that he's gonna go from 200 million to maybe 250, maybe 300 million. I think next arc, like everybody's saying, is hopefully if it's Elbaf, Usopp's gonna get a shine and his bounty is gonna go skyrocket. It's gonna be like Dogecoin to the moon. But yeah, next up we got Nami. Nami's at 66 million. This is another thing kind of tying into Robin. Nami is how the Straw Hat gets to where they go. So if Nami was gone and there was no navigator, that ship's not going anywhere. So I think Nami can honestly go from 66 million to 100 million. I think that would make sense in my head, especially if they're going to go to Lodestar or Laugh Tale or whatever. I mean, it takes a professional navigator to get there, and those are very hard to come by in the One Piece world. So as we've seen, almost like a ton of movies featured like Nami getting kidnapped and stuff like that. So honestly, I think Nami's gonna go from 66 million to 100 million. Next up is Zoro. Zoro is currently at 320 million, and this is where I think he is gonna get an increase. Zoro is gonna be at 1 billion berries. And the reason I'm saying that is because he fought Kaido and he beat King. He's got that. If Sanji fought Kaido too, then maybe Sanji would be up there too. But Zoro's got one up on Sanji, I feel like, in this arc. I really do. So I think he's going to be at 1 billion, which makes sense with having Sanji at 955 million, because they're going to be right there and it's going to continue that little rivalry between their bounties. And now Zoro's going to be up one. And finally, let's get into Luffy. Luffy right now sits at 1,500,000,000 berries. Huge bounty. Huge bounty. He's also considered the 5th Emperor of the Sea. I think after this arc, the Gear 5th reveal was absolutely nuts. Awesome reveal. Honestly, my favorite gear. I'm so glad I got to see that reveal like live and in action. That's something I'll never ever forget. But with his defeat of Kaido and Big Mom as well, I think that the world government and Big News Morgans are going to splurge on this one, and Luffy is going to be at a bounty of 5 billion berries. Up there with the greats, up there with Goldie Roger, up there with Edward Newgate too. Yep, you heard me right. He's going to be at 5 billion berries. And I really, really hope that is the case. And with that being said, that's going to be the video. And we're going to find out next chapter if my bounty predictions were right. Let's see. Thank you for watching. Peace.